While Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has listed multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, as one of the most important weapons to support Ukraine's defense, it does not appear as though any longer-range rockets or missiles have been sent to Ukraine. Such weapons, which are not on the State Department's published lists of U.S. military aid provided to Ukraine, could give the Ukrainians the ability to target Russia's missile launch locations, airfields, and staging areas inside Russia from safer standoff distances. This could be extremely critical for Ukraine, as it might offer an opportunity to defend against the lethal and consistent onslaught of Russian missile attacks striking residential neighborhoods throughout Ukraine. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said multinational deliberations continue on a regular basis between U.S., NATO, and Ukrainian leaders, with the hope of expediting shipments of needed weapons and supplies. Kirby did not specifically comment on the possibility of providing MLRS, but he made a general remark about Pentagon efforts to support Ukraine's war needs. It's not as if we're not talking to them about this in real time ourselves, and we do the best we can to fulfill those needs. And if we can't, then we're working hard with allies and partners who also have access to some systems that the Ukrainians desire and or are comfortable with to take to get them to help provide it as well, Kirby told reporters. Kirby did offer that the Pentagon tries to provide systems that will not require extensive training or Ukrainian forces may already have some familiarity with. However, most conventional rocket and missile systems are fairly easy to operate, and it appears that the United States has a large inventory of the systems. However, there may be variables associated with U.S. stockpiles or other unknown reasons why the Pentagon has not sent these kinds of weapons. Ukraine's lack of long-range fighters could be causing problems for its military as civilian areas throughout the country continue to be bombarded with long-range rockets, cruise missiles, and even some ballistic missiles. While the Ukrainians do have artillery, most of their systems are not able to reach several hundred miles and therefore cannot attack Russian airfields or launch systems based deep inside Russia. The only way to target Russian staging areas several hundred miles inland would be through airstrikes, which are of course highly contested, or the use of long-range rockets and missiles. The United States, for example, operates MLRS and the high-mobility artillery rocket system HIMARS, which are capable of attacking at ranges as far as 300 miles away. The United States and NATO allies also have short-range ballistic missiles. As part of its MLRS inventory, the U.S. Army also operates Guided Multiple Launch Rocket Systems, GMLRS, weapons that use GPS guidance for precision and can more than double the range of many artillery systems. Is the Pentagon hesitant to send long-range strike weapons, which could reach inside Russia? That can be the case, as it is possible Russia might see that as an escalation of U.S. involvement, even if Ukrainians were actually firing the weapons. Regardless, if not the United States, it would seem entirely possible that a NATO ally could supply the Ukrainians with the kinds of long-range fires needed to go after Russian launchers, staging areas, and airfields. That might be one of the only ways to slow down or stop the relentless Russian missile attacks that are now killing Ukrainian civilians.